is up, guys? Dashing here, and we are live for Shockwave episode 39. I do apologize straight off the bat if you do hear some outside noise, because I've got about 20 fans going right now. It's summertime, or almost, and it's hot, as they say, as balls. But we jump straight into the action, as always. We've got a debut on our hands, as we have been saying the last week or so. With the new season comes many new faces, especially with the return of NGW. But here's a man in Andrew LeBreton who's got a huge opportunity on his hands in his very first matchup here in CMV. Going to be going one-on-one with the current Intercontinental Champion, Fidel de la Rosa. No bigger way to potentially put yourself on the map straight out the gate than knocking off a reigning champion. That's exactly what LeBreton is going to try to do right here, right now, guys. But what a show we have in store. 10 women and 10 men here tonight going to vie to earn a shot at World Championship Gold Battle Royals. The women's going to be actually coming up next here on Shockwave, and the men a little bit later on tonight. Of course, the winner of that women's battle royal going to challenge for the women's world championship at Deadly Games in just a few weeks. Going to challenge the current champion, Ashley Rain, whereas the winner of the men's battle royal a bit later on tonight going to have their pick. Who do they want to face? Either Jay Young or Bison. But speaking of championship gold, the women's tag team championship, guys, on the line here tonight, as Ashley Wright and a mystery partner going to challenge Amy Winters and Nova. All of that and a whole lot more, as Andrew LeBreton, our very first look at this young man, is going to tell us all we need to know, though, if he is able to score this huge victory here tonight. And there's the man that he's looking to beat, the Intercontinental Champion Fidel de la Rosa, who, of course, at the end of last season at Fortune, winning that triple threat match, defeating Hunter Quinn and Jeremy Barmore to become Intercontinental Champion. I've called Fidel the championship magnet in the past because since debuting here in CMV a little over a year ago or so, he has more often than not had a championship in his hand. Upon debuting, within a few weeks, he won the Internet Championship, then went on to capture the Unified World Tag Team Championship, then was Anarchy Champion for quite a while, and now is the Intercontinental Champion. Not a whole lot of time here in CMV that Fidel has not been the holder of championship gold. But here's our first tweet of the night, guys, from Amelia Jones. She says, "I'm not nervous at all when it comes to facing the new hardcore champion. Okay, maybe a little nervous, but I got this." Indeed, later on tonight, Celestina Marquez, after what she did to Amber Reed last week on Octane, going to kick off her reign as women's hardcore champion against Amelia Jones. Here we go, Andrew LeBreton making his debut. Fidel de la Rosa opposite him, and the rookie going to come out swinging, tries for a knee, now off the ropes, right to the back of the head. Well, not giving De La Rosa a chance to even step out of the corner. LeBreton on top of him like a monkey on a cupcake, as now he takes De La Rosa down in numerous stomps right between the shoulder blades. I'll tell you what, like what I'm seeing from him so far, now some stomps to the chest. This is certainly not how the Intercontinental Champion wanted to kick off the new season for himself, but there we go, sign of life, Tanahashi clothesline, vintage Fidel right there. Not going to allow Andrew to get to his feet either, some rapid boots to the face. You know, Ashley Rain along with Jay Young and Bison going to be watching very closely here tonight. Those two battle royals, the women and the men, vying for a shot at World Championship Gold. Deadly Games, our first event of the new season, guys, just a few weeks away. And of course, we know Deadly Games, the host of the Deadly Games tournament, where 8 superstars will compete for a shot at a world championship on the same night. I have been told that the winner of the men's battle royal later on tonight, whomever they don't choose to face, will be the one that defends their championship in the Deadly Games tournament. Big old knee to the jaw by De La Rosa. Andrew could immediately try to pick himself up in the corner, but no refuge to be found as the Intercontinental Champion to pull him out into a alley-oop, but only able to score a 1 count. LeBreton certainly started hot, but now Fidel taking control just as I say that. Andrew sending Fidel into the corner, full steam ahead, big old forearm smash, gonna throw him down, and hang on a second, right to the back of the head. What a stomp. 1, 2. I'm a little bit surprised this match is still going on. I thought that was it right there, but now LeBreton with a suicide dive, making sure that De La Rosa not finding safety anywhere. Tried to roll to the outside to catch his breath, but LeBreton said, I don't think so. Now gonna go after the knees, and here at ringside, double the effect is already up to a count of 3. LeBreton definitely, I would believe, want to pin or submit De La Rosa here tonight. Oh, but takes his eye off the ball and pays for it. Just knocked off the apron. Fidel gonna let him back into the ring. Greets him, pulling him back into a high knee. Gets straight back up. Kick to the midsection. Forearm smash. A little bit of back and forth here between these two. Whoa! Complete shot from Andrew LeBreton, who's looking to follow that up. And the kick to the midsection. That gets caught, though, by the Intercontinental Champion. Swinging neck breaker. Keeping it simple, tries for the pin. Could potentially be a steal here by De La Rosa. No. Very slowly gets to his feet. Fidel gonna help him out. What a nice guy. Now trips him up. Vintage De La Rosa with the crossface. The crossface is locked in. Fidel De La Rosa looking to kick off his season with a big time win here. But LeBreton escaping with a knee to the back of the head, a punch between the eyes, keeping his head above the water, but maybe not for much longer. De La Rosa's got the arm, maybe trying to bring him into the last chantry, but LeBreton continues to fight. Rolls him up. Super kick by the Intercontinental Champion. 1, grabs the rope, but the ref doesn't see it. Andrew LeBreton had a clear rope break, but Fidel De La Rosa gets the win as our referee does not see the rope break. I don't know how he didn't see it. I was right in front of him. After that super kick right here, De La Rosa hooking the leg, and LeBreton pretty much immediately got a rope break, but our referee still counting the 3, and Fidel De La Rosa picking up a win, although with a little bit of an asterisk. I don't think Fidel is aware that LeBreton had the rope break, or maybe he is. That was a pretty cheeky wave right there. Maybe De La Rosa is well aware that he just got away with this win via, I was gonna say via dastardly means, but it's not like De La Rosa intentionally cheated to win this matchup, but certainly depressing for LeBreton, who's not going to be happy as he heads to the back. Shenanigans is a good word. Via shenanigans. Well, the action continues here on Shockwave episode 39, my friends, as it is the first of 2 Battle Royals here tonight. And first up, it's the women, 10 women, going to be competing in this over-the-top rope Battle Royal, guys, for a shot at Ashley Rain and that Women's World Championship of hers. And look at this. Kicking things off, going to be Miss Magnificent 8, who already with that contract can cash in anytime, anywhere for a shot at the Women's World Championship. But hey, why not keep that in the back pocket? Why not earn a shot the good old-fashioned way here tonight? Ellie Quinn certainly not getting her season started the way she would have liked to with that loss to Amber Reed in last week's main event, despite it being a great matchup. But a hell of a way to bounce back here and potentially get that shot at Ashley Rain come Deadly Games in just a few weeks. But indeed, 10 women here. Later on tonight, 10 men going to compete for a shot at the World Championship of their choosing. I guess Shockwave, now to be known as Elliewood. It does roll off the tongue, I'll give her that much. It's Ellie Quinn's world, man, and we're just living in it. I don't mind it that much. And we'll see who Miss Magnificent 8 going to be getting things started against here in this over-the-top rope Battle Royal. A former Women's World Champion in her own right is Ellie Quinn, and with that contract, again, she can cash it in anytime, anywhere, but look at this. Ellie Quinn going to be kicking things off against a returning Miasma. When's the last time we saw Miasma? Actually, I'm not too sure, but of course, a former Women's Hardcore Champion, a former Women's Tag Team Champion, and here at the start of the new season, Tailcoat Val already dispatching her disciples as Miasma returns. It's been many months at least since we last saw Miasma. Might not be the last member of the Arsenal of Justice we see here in this Battle Royal. Last season didn't end very well for Tailcoat Val. Seems like she wants to strike out here at the start of the new season. But here we go. Ellie Quinn, Miasma, going to get things started in this 10-woman Battle Royal. The only way to be eliminated is get tossed over that top rope. Both your feet must hit the floor. Obviously, no pins, no submissions, no countouts, no disqualifications. Miasma going to take to the ropes, though. Bare feet to the face. Well, Miasma, well known for never wearing boots. She did for a while, but it didn't last too long. Pushed back is Ellie Quinn. Tries to go for a head kick. Quinn, nice job of dodging it there and right into a lifting reverse DDT with the spin and everything. Very impressive. Now Ellie Quinn with a beautiful disaster kick. Into a hangman's, forearm smash right to the back of the head, and the third woman to take to the ring. Falcon Arrow. Well executed, and it's Amber Reed, guys. The history maker, the now former Women's Hardcore Champion. Of course, losing her title to Celestina Marquez last episode of Octane. That open challenge for anytime, anywhere, catching up with Reed, but now she's looking to earn herself a shot at the Women's World Championship. I'm sure she's still feeling the effects of being put head first through the announce table by Marquez last week, but not going to miss out, I'm sure, on an opportunity like this. Of course, we're going to see Marquez kick off her reign a little bit later on tonight, going one-on-one with Amelia Jones. Kick to the back of the head. Reed already forced into the corner again. I'm sure she's not at 100% here. Ooh, inverted Tanahashi clothesline. Ashley Rain surely in the back right now with that championship over her shoulder, watching, waiting to see who will step up to her in just a few weeks at Deadly Games with that Women's World Championship on the line. And well, like I said, I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, wait a minute, Amber Reed could be looking for the first elimination here as the fourth woman into the match. Guys, Ellie Quinn, wait a minute, Isabella almost going to come and help Amber Reed eliminate Ellie Quinn. Almost wasting no time getting her hands dirty. As now this is very interesting, guys, because a little bit later on tonight, we're going to get a special look at the meeting face-to-face between Tailcoat Val and Amber Reed that happened a bit earlier this week. But right now, Amber Reed alone in the ring with two members of the Arsenal of Justice. Two of Tailcoat Val's puppets. And they are obviously working together here to do a number on the History Maker. Amber Reed by herself and Isabella Almas put her up against the ropes, looking to cost the History Maker a shot at the Women's World Championship. And Amber, not one to go down without a fight. Here we go. Coming out next, it is Ari Lee, the former Women's World Champion, guys, who of course lost her title to Ashley Rain at the end of last season at Fortune. Picking up a great win for herself on Octane against Chloe Marks, and looking to use that momentum to get another shot at Ashley Rain. Will we get the rubber match that a lot of people have been looking forward to between Ari Lee and Ashley Rain? It will be so if Lee can get the dub here. Well, at least Amber Reed able to find a bit of reprieve as Ari Lee makes her way into the ring, distracting the puppets of Tailcoat Val for just a moment. Ari Lee grabbing hold of the former Women's Hardcore Champion and Isabella Almas. Oh, well, Amber Reed going to apply a crossface. Not going to do her much good in a matchup like this. Again, no pinfalls, no submissions. You can only eliminate someone by tossing them over the top rope. And that's what Ari Lee might be looking to do here. Take out the biggest threat, perhaps, in Amber Reed. But easier said than done, as coming out next, guys, is Chloe Marks, the prodigy of CMV, who actually on this upcoming episode of Octane is scheduled to team with Ari Lee against the debuting Orange Crush Girls. But interesting that Chloe goes right after Ari Lee and even going to work with Miasma, a double DDT, laying out the former Women's World Champion. The ring's starting to fill up. We've only had one elimination so far, that being Miss Magnificent 8 Ellie Quinn, and indeed she still has that contract, so I'm sure she's not too upset, but she could still find herself in a championship match at Deadly Games if she so chooses. It seems like Chloe Marks a bit upset about that loss she took at the hands of Ari Lee last week on Octane. Orange Crush Girls going to be happy about that dissension. But of course, every woman for themselves here in this matchup. Only one can face Ashley Rain at Deadly Games for that Women's World Championship. And coming out next, it's Precious Pride, guys, who we saw make her debut last week here on Shockwave, actually knocking off Amelia Jones in impressive fashion in the rookie. What a win this would be. But a tweet here, guys, from Ellie Quinn. She says, jealousy isn't a good look on you, Isabella Almas. Amber Reed, the real history maker. Better love than Ari. Oh, and Miasma, guys, just got eliminated out of the corner of my eye. Miasma has been taken out. That's good for the rest of the competitors. Now the Arsenal of Justice can't use their numbers. Almas and Reed continuing to fight. That's Precious Pratt already chilling underneath the bottom rope. Always a great strategy. And take it from me, I lasted longest in the Royal Rumble match a couple of years ago. So I know what it takes to survive in a matchup like this. And Precious Pratt has got the right idea. The next competitor to enter in just a couple of seconds, and it's going to be RVW. Riley Van Wilson, also a former Women's World Champion, but has not held that title in quite a while. Years it's been. Well, we talked about it last week on Octane during her matchup against Maggie Shaw, which she won. How RVW finally able to clear her head with that win against Ashley Riot. Unfortunately, now perhaps can, at long last, look towards the future, look towards becoming Women's World Champion again. She'll get that shot if she can survive here. Takes out Isabella, almost tries to. And vintage Chloe Marks with the air raid siren to Ari Lee. Yeah, I don't see how these two are going to work together this upcoming episode of Octane. RBW going to try to eliminate Almas again, but fails to do so. Precious Pratt certainly not backing down, going up against the history maker and Amber Reed. And number 9, gonna be Maggie Shaw. Chance for her to bounce back after that loss to RBW last week on Octane. The second generation superstar who, for as long as she's been in CMB, is still yet to hold championship gold. Multiple shots at the Women's World Championship throughout her CMB career as well, including not all that long ago against Kate Strongheart towards the end of last season, but obviously came up short. One woman left to enter, guys. The ring is full. We've only had 2 eliminations. Ellie Quinn and Miasma, pile driver to Maggie Shaw, but immediately gets stomped on, does Amber Reed, by Chloe Marks, who's now looking to eliminate Ari Lee in the corner. Man, Chloe Marks has not been able to keep her hands off of Ari Lee. There is some serious piss and vinegar there. And again, I don't see these two managing to work together very well. And that tag team match on Octane, the Orange Crush Girls, gotta like their chances. But here we go, the last woman entered, definitely the best spot one could hope for. And it's going to be Joy Justice, another member of the Arsenal of Justice, entering. Vintage Amber Reed with the complete shot. As now the ring is full, guys. One of these women gonna be facing Ashley Rain at Deadly Games in a few weeks for that Women's World Championship. The Arsenal of Justice once again with the numbers game. We got both Isabella Almas and Joy Justice in there. And all of these women just absolutely smacking each other up for this opportunity. Of course, still to come later on tonight, 10 men going to be competing for a shot at the World Championship of their choice. They can either face Jay Young or Bison. I know who I would choose, but hey, I'm not going to be in that battle royal, or will I? Back suplex, maybe not. Oh, top of a drop, knee up the bum by Chloe Marks. Ari Lee's got the right idea, but you can't stay down forever. In order to win this matchup, you got to be in the fight. 2, 4, 6, 8 women in that ring right now. Again, only, oh, there goes Isabella Almas, and eliminated by who else? But Amber Reed then immediately pounced on by Joy Justice. Half Nelson reverse STO by Ari Lee, who pivots to target Amber Reed. Fireman's carry position. Oh, turned into a driver, but again, you can't go for a pinfall in a matchup like this. RBW wise to roll under the bottom rope. As Chloe Marks with her patented rolling fireman's carry senton. Thrown into the corner, Amber Reed. Tailcoat Val will rejoice, I'm sure, if Joy Justice can take out the history maker here. But Shawshank Redemption takes out Chloe Marks. But now the thing is, you got to get all that dead weight up and over the top rope somehow. Ashley Rain waiting as Precious Pratt gets taken out by Ari Lee. At last, another elimination, and then there were 7. Ashley Rain has had battles with many of the women in this ring. Of course, her feud with Amber Reed over the years, well documented. She's faced off multiple times with Riley Van Wilson. They have quite a history, actually. Never forget Riley Van Wilson shattering the knee of Ashley Rain years ago. And that's how RBW actually captured her one and only Women's World Championship. And then, of course, a long history with Joy Justice. They competed a couple of years ago in the finals of the Queen of the Ring, which Joy Justice won. She's also had battles with Chloe Marks in recent months. I think the only woman. Actually, now that I think about it, I think Ashley Rain has faced every single woman in this matchup. I believe she's only faced Maggie Shaw once, though, so that would be the freshest challenge for Ashley Rain. But she has had experience with every single woman in that ring right now. RBW hanging out in the corner, bad position to be in. Gonna wake herself up. Exchanging knife edge chops. Amber Reed again. Gonna roll underneath the bottom rope. She's now been in this matchup the longest. She entered at number 3. Gotta pace herself, especially considering the fact she came into this matchup not at 100% after getting her head dropped through the announce table on Octane last week, courtesy of Celestina Marquez. Big old swinging side slam by Chloe Marks. Needs some more eliminations here. Massive full Nelson slam. Another complete shot by Amber Reed. Lays out Riley Van Wilson. And then Reed making a beeline for Joy Justice. Wheelbarrow DDT right into the hands of Ari Lee. Again tries to take her out, but no such luck. RBW could be the next one to be sent to the locker room. Choke slam off the apron. And Riley Van Wilson eliminated immediately. A spider spike to Chloe Marks. Five women left. Only one of them gonna get that shot at Ashley Rain for the Women's World Championship. One-handed powerbomb by Joy, certainly the strongest in this matchup, maybe only rivaled by Maggie Shaw. Another crossface again, though. Amber Reed can certainly wear her opponent down, but can't eliminate Ari Lee. There's no elimination via submission here. It looks like Riley Van Wilson keen to stick around at ringside. Wants to see who wins this matchup as Amber Reed eliminated by Ari Lee. Big old Hurricane Rana down to the outside until Koval. Wherever she might be watching from with a smile on her face, you can be sure, as Amber Reed taken out. 4 women left. Maggie Shaw gonna eliminate Chloe Marks. 3 women remain. It is down to Joy Justice, Maggie Shaw, and Ari Lee. Who is it going to be? That faces Ashley Rain at Deadly Games. Will the Arsenal of Justice kick off the season with a bang? Joy Justice getting a shot at the Women's World Championship. Will Maggie Shaw have a chance to finally capture her first taste of championship gold here in CMU, or will we get that highly anticipated rubber match between Ari Lee and Ashley Rain? Maggie Shaw caught with a kick to the chest, putting her up against the ropes, not where she wants to be. Ari Lee tries for a drop kick, but Maggie Shaw going to miss that clothesline. Lucky for Ari Lee, who again, the Bulldog, utilized to take down Shaw, caught from behind by Joy Justice. Maggie Shaw keeping her distance, lying in wait, letting her two opponents beat the hell out of each other. Big old discus, you bunch ya. Immediately a bicycle knee. Shaw in a bad way right now, but wise to keep herself safe underneath the bottom rope. Again, you got to be thrown over the top rope. Damn! What a power bomb by the former Women's World Champion Joy Justice. Right into the go-home driver. And one for Maggie Shaw as well. Handed him out like candy on Halloween. It don't taste so good, though. Who's going to Deadly Games? Who's getting that shot at Ashley Rain? Joy Justice pouncing. And Ari Lee cracking her jaw. I know I personally would love to see that rubber match. Ari Lee, Ashley Rain, a third time for the Women's World Championship. Wouldn't mind seeing Maggie Shaw, though, get another shot. The second generation superstar right now, trying to go low, maybe trying to set up the Shawshank Redemption, but Two big gals going at it. Joy Justice sent into the corner. Maggie Shaw looking to send the matriarch of the Justice family home. And there we go. Joy Justice eliminated. But Maggie Shaw, no time to celebrate that elimination. Ari Lee with a cross-legged brainbuster right down onto the knee. Maggie Shaw, Ari Lee, the final two. To the top rope. Could it be a heat-seeking missile? Right to the heart of Maggie Shaw. And if Ari Lee could go for the pin, this match might be over right here, right now. But she's got to get Maggie Shaw over the top rope somehow. Tries to go for a springboard there. Shaw gets out of the way. Big punch. Brought to her feet. Able to evade the bigger Maggie Shaw. Ari Lee using her speed to her advantage here. Backpack face buster. Ari Lee, can she get herself another shot to prove that validation was no fluke? That she can become Women's World Champion again. Elbow to the gut, both women squaring each other up. Another punch, man. Shades of her papa, the legendary Billy Shaw. One of the best brawlers in CMV history. And a double axe handle. Nearly taking Ari Lee's head off, man. Knocking it up into the cheap seats. What a prize that would be for one lucky fan to bring home. Oh no, Maggie Shaw. Maggie Shaw on the edge of earning a huge opportunity. And Maggie Shaw punches her ticket to deadly gains. Maggie Shaw, Ashley Rain, it will be for the Women's World Championship. A hard-fought battle royal, man. These 10 women gave it their all, no denying that, but Maggie Shaw going to be the one to get another shot at becoming Women's World Champion. Indeed, pointing at the lighting rig. That's what it's all about, man. Well, coming up next, my friends, we just saw Maggie Shaw secure herself a shot at Ashley Rain in the Women's World Championship, but right here tonight, the Women's Tag Team Championship gonna be on the line. As last week here on Shockwave, the current champions, Amy Winters and Nova, issuing an open challenge to any team, to anyone here in CMV wanting a shot at the Women's Tag Team Championship, and answered it was by Ashley Riot, saying that she wants a shot at those women's tag team titles. She's held them once before, although she never technically won the titles. The championship was given to her by Riley Van Wilson after she was injured, but I digress. Ashley Riot said she had a partner in mind, but I guess we'll find out who exactly that's gonna be, guys. It is time. And there the deathmatch princess is. Of course, she tried to kick off this season by becoming Women's Hardcore Champion, answering Amber Reed's open challenge anytime, anywhere. during the CMV UK live tour last week, but we all know how that ended up going for her. Amber Reid able to retain, only to then lose the championship a few days later to Celestina Marquez, but Riot not giving up on her venture to be champion, as now she answers the open challenge, but she's got no partner with her. Perhaps they're going to enter separately. Now, there's no denying Ashley Riot does not have a whole lot of friends in that locker room. In fact, I don't think there's a single person in that women's locker room that likes Ashley Riot after the things that she has done over the last 3-4 months or so. So I'm very curious to see who exactly she has found to partner up with her tonight. Well, here come the champions. Here comes Amy Winters and Nova, but no sign of a tag team partner for the Deathmatch Princess. I suppose she's going to go it alone? Is that even allowed? Can a single competitor challenge for tag team titles? I guess I never really thought about that. Someone get the rule book. Well, this is certainly going to bring a smile to the faces of Amy Winters and Nova. It would be very easy championship defense here tonight if this is truly going to be a handicap matchup. I guess Riot, confident in her own abilities. She doesn't need it. Well, she doesn't need a tag team partner, man. It's just she herself. So here we go. I guess we've got a women's tag team championship match. Ashley Riot challenging Amy Winters and Nova. We go right after each other. And as soon as the bell rings, Riot with an Irish whip, sending Amy Winters into the corner. I didn't think Ashley Riot was going to be able to find anyone to partner up with her here tonight. I thought, what the hell is Nova doing? Jumping off the apron. As Amy Winters tries to get a handle on Ashley Riot in the ring, pouncing on her. We saw her do this against Amber Reid during the UK live tour, just biting at her. What is Nova doing? What the hell? Guys, what is Nova doing? Nova has gone to the other side of the ring, now in the corner of Ashley Riot. What is the meaning of this? Hang on just a second. Amy Winters thrown to the outside. I think everybody here in attendance is just as confused as I am. What the hell is this all about? Nova now in the corner of Ashley Riot. Amy Winters trying to figure out herself what's going on right now. Cautiously getting back into the ring. Has Nova switched up? Is that Ashley Riot's partner? I think Nova has switched up. Nova has joined Ashley Riot. And Amy Winters, as confused as she must be right now, attempting to keep a level head with the Women's Tag Team Championship on the line. I guess this is going to be a handicap match. Not the handicap match we were expecting, though. It's Amy Winters up against Ashley Riot and Nova. And look at Amy Winters right to the face of Nova saying, you want to pull that shit on me? You can't believe it. He's screaming in the face of Nova, but that allows Riot to capitalize from behind. You can't blame Amy Winters, her best friend, turning on her here tonight. But Nova with just a stoic expression on her face as Riot now makes the tag. Nova officially stabbing Amy Winters in the back here tonight. Nova now the legal competitor as Amy Winters just tries to roar to the outside again. In this heated moment, has to somehow find a way to just focus on the match. But how can that be done when her best friend of over a year turning on her here tonight? Amy Winters thrown back into the ring now, desperately trying to get to her feet, but Nova showing no remorse, not holding back. This has been planned, guys. Maybe since before this new season began, maybe it was planned all along for Nova to issue that open challenge, for Ashley Riot to answer, and for this to happen here tonight, a double flapjack. Lying in wait is Riot now. This is completely one-sided. Amy Winters catching a beating at the hands of this new tandem. How is this even legal, though? This can't be right. Ashley Riot mocking Amy Winters. Winters gonna run back into the ring. Gonna punch her in the face. Winters is not gonna go down without a fight. Realizes the situation she's in now. But she'll be damned if she's gonna be punked out. Doing her best to fight back, but Riot again gonna send her into the corner. It's a handicap matchup. Winters completely at the mercy here of her supposed best friend, Nova. Taking her down with an air raid siren and striking to a standing moonsault. Guys, the Women's Tag Team Championship on the line here. I don't think this is the first time in CMV history that necessarily tag team titles have been defended in a handicap matchup. But this is, I've never seen anything like this, man. Nova, the happy-go-lucky, man, fan favorite. There's not a single person that dislikes Nova. What has gotten into her? What is the meaning of this? Slamming Amy Winters back first into the barricade. This isn't even just a switch-up, man. Nova attempting to absolutely brutalize Amy Winters here. I mean, this is disgusting. And there's the leg drop bulldog vintage Nova. Winters, guys, slowly to her feet, and we know what comes next. The delivery of Novocaine. Nova now gonna go for the pin, guys. Winters out cold. This match could be ended right now, but instead a tag to Ashley Riot. This is disgusting. Winters is beaten, guys, but apparently that's not enough for this new team of Ashley Riot and Nova. Now just having her fun is the Deathmatch Princess. Eat the feet. And again, I say just pin her. The match is over. But Ashley Riot has got a little something else for Amy Winters. That pile driver right down in the middle of the ring. And this is, I mean, there's no words to describe what we are seeing here. Tags Nova back in so that she can make the pin. 1, 2, 3, and we have, I guess, new Women's Tag Team Champions. Technically, Nova retains. I mean, this is so confusing. I don't know what to make of what we just saw, guys. Nova and Ashley Riot, now the holders of the Women's Tag Team Championship. Maybe the betrayal of the century here in CMV. We have new Tag Team Champions. New / still. And certainly a new team on the scene here in CMV. Look at this, buddy with each other. Absolutely foul. Amy Winters blindsided, stabbed in the back here tonight by her longtime friend Nova. As Amy Winters, guys, has been helped to the back after that sickening betrayal. Can't help but to feel for Amy Winters in that situation. Nova with the switch up of the century, but we have new women's tag team champions, and a certainly scary new tandem, I would say, in Ashley Riot and Nova. But coming up next, we got some singles action as Amare Rivers of the Arsenal of Justice prepares to go one-on-one with Hall of Famer Dave Turner. And we just saw almost not an hour ago partaking in that women's battle royal for a shot at the Women's World Championship, which was won by Maggie Shaw. Now having her shot against Ashley Rain. And just a few weeks, our first special event of the new season, Deadly Games. But we'll see how the new season gets underway for Amare Rivers. Things ending pretty well for him last season. Picked up the win in that huge triple threat match against Joseph Santos and the Ted. It seems like the Arsenal of Justice, guys, in full effect here in the new season. Even with the return of Miasma being strengthened, there's no doubt Tailcoat Val, her loss to Jason Spade at Fortune, not deterring her from her goal of taking over CMB, maybe even making her stronger, it would appear. And what a win like this would do for Amare Rivers. I'm sure we would end up hearing about it on Instagram Live, but well, this might be the very last time that we see Amare Rivers standing on his own 2 feet, because, of course, tomorrow night on Octane, he's scheduled to go one-on-one, guys, with Bison the Barbarian. And Dave Turner can tell Amare Rivers firsthand exactly what that feels like, as, of course, last week here on Shockwave, Dave Turner challenged Bison for the Undisputed Heavyweight Championship, and obviously didn't go his way. Go figure. But Amare Rivers with a very bold decision to attack Bison the Barbarian after his win against rookie Isaiah Reyes last week on Octane, laying both of them out, as a matter of fact. Certainly a big statement, but Amare Rivers might live to regret it. In fact, I'm going to say he's definitely going to live to regret it, as he'll be one-on-one with the Barbarian tomorrow night. Right now, he's one-on-one with Dave Turner. Still a lot to come here tonight on Shockwave episode 39, my friends. We, of course, have that men's battle royal. 10 men, where the winner will challenge the world champion of their choice at Deadly Games, either Jay Young or Bison the Barbarian. But we've also got a rematch, guys, from last week on Shockwave, as Ozakai and Tai are going to take on Sweet and Spicy. Not to mention our main event, George King, one-on-one with Troy Colt. Of course, Colt last week here on Shockwave coming out to address the CMB Universe, but was assaulted from behind brutally by George King, who says he'll be the biggest test of Troy Colt's CMB career. I guess we'll see if that's true here tonight in our main event. And a tweet, guys, from Amy Winters simply saying, "I don't know what to say. I'm disgusted." I think there's a great many in the CM universe that are disgusted at the actions of Nova. Disgusted, confused. Never would expect someone like Nova to do something like that. But Amare Rivers in full control right now. Of course, the love of his life, Isabella Almas, in his corner as we get a big kick to the midsection and a knee to the face by the Hall of Famer. Amare Rivers going to lure him ringside just to throw him right back into the ring. Dave Turner waiting patiently for him between the ropes, caught with a vertical suplex. Great many seeing Dave Turner as the greatest technical wrestler in CMB history. I don't think you'll find a whole lot of people that would argue. He's in the Hall of Fame for a reason. Of course, trained the current CMB Global Champion Jay Young. Made him into the competitor he is. Oh, a quick roll-up here by Amare Rivers, guys. Looking to steal it, but no luck for Amare as he now backs into the corner, throwing out a wild clothesline that goes nowhere. all of Dave Turner's technical prowess, not enough to take the Undisputed Heavyweight Championship from Bison last week here on Shockwave, and apparently that's what Amari Rivers wants. It's a non-title match he'll get, though, tomorrow night on Octane. I don't know why you would intentionally piss off Bison, why you would intentionally throw yourself in the path of Bison the Barbarian, but that's exactly what Amari Rivers did when he attacked Bison last week on Octane. Now he's going to pay for it and then some. That's if Dave Turner even lets him make it to that matchup, though. To the top rope. Dave Turner. Perched, lying in wait. Nice clothesline. Isabella almost not happy to see it. Pinfall attempt, though, by the technical prodigy. Gets a 2 count only. A whole lot of grunting there. That made me feel some type of way. Hook of the leg. Again by Dave Turner. This time only gets a 1 count. Let's not forget, guys, Deadly Games taking place in just a few weeks. Our first special event of the new season and the return of the Deadly Games tournament. 8 superstars going to compete for a shot at the either Global Championship or Undisputed Heavyweight Championship on the very same night. The event, of course, won last year by Johnny Cloudcutter. Before that by Perry Heenan. Some of the best to step foot in the CMV ring, who will add their name to that short list this year. That ripcord knee nearly doing Amari Rivers in. Not quite enough. It's Dave Turner going to decide to get back into the ring. Not going to play with Amari Rivers here at ringside. Collar and elbow tie up. Drop kick out of the short arm. This matchup has definitely been largely controlled by Dave Turner, but Amari Rivers looking to change that. This is vintage Rivers right here. The accordion rack stretch and drop. Right into that signature standing 450 splash of his, but Turner was ready for it. Pops off with a huge clothesline. And a page out of Bison's playbook with the deadlift sit-out powerbomb. Turner going to keep Amari Rivers grounded, showing off the 18-inch Python's brother. Dave Turner, for a man his age, in incredible shape. Not that Dave Turner is even that old, but he just accomplished so much at such a young age here in CMV. Dave Turner only in his mid to late 30s. Could still have a whole lot of years left here in CMV. Wow, sliding elbow to the chest. Right back into the ring. Amari knows he can't waste any time against someone like Dave Turner. A springboard backflip kick to the face. I don't think that's exactly what Amari Rivers was looking for there, but it got the job done. Standing corkscrew senton. Now Isabella liking what she's seeing. Hopping around at ringside. That attitude might change real quick. This is a desperate pin by Dave Turner. I don't know if that desperation is going to pay off. Yeah, no, only a 1 count. Barely that. Knee to the face, knocking Amari Rivers down. Grab by the ankle. Trying to throw him right out of the ring. Hook to the jaw, spinning Amari around. Another ripcord knee. That could finally deliver the W for Dave Turner here tonight. 1, 2, no, still not going to be enough to keep Amari Rivers down. Dave Turner to the top rope, body splash. Holy shit, a good 10 feet, just splat goes Amari Rivers at ringside. Elbow to the midsection, still keeping his head above the water somehow. Rivers, god damn. And a clothesline to follow it up. A seated Dave Turner turned just about inside out. And look at Amari. Could never help himself, man. Whether it's on Instagram Live, whether it's face-to-face during a match. Oh, but Dave Turner makes him pay for that trash talk, knocking him off the apron. And now saying, come on then, get back into the ring. But Amari continuing to play around with Dave Turner gets his skull cracked at ringside. Up to a count of 3, we know CMV Superstars have until 20 to get back into the ring. But Dave Turner now, Amari Rivers has done pissed him off. Kick to the top of the head. That's exactly what Amari wants, though. He wants to get under the skin of Dave Turner. Wants to make him lose focus. That's always the game plan of Amare Rivers. Thrown now into the steel steps. And at last, Amare gets back into the ring. I'm going to shake those shoulders. Luring Dave Turner in. Breaking his back. I'm not going to allow Dave Turner to get up either. Looking for another torture rack drop, perhaps back and forth here between these two. What a matchup this has turned out to be. Vintage Amare, backflip into the German. Spinning Dave Turner in a position. I think I know what's coming next. Amare Rivers going to try for that standing 450, but Dave Turner with enough wherewithal to get out of the way. Battles back with a punch in the midsection. Turner now, Irish whip to the corner, full steam ahead, big old body splash. Turner building up a head full of steam. Another body splash right into Big Bang Theory. Woo! Flattened was Amare Rivers right there, but somehow Rivers still in the fight. Cross leg, Fisherman's Buster. Rivers knows he's got to try to put Dave Turner away as quickly as possible at this point, man. Late in the matchup, these two have been beating the hell out of each other. Amare Rivers a date. In less than 24 hours, he'll be standing across the ring with Bison the Barbarian. Wants to pick up this win, needs to pick up this win, I would say. And that's exactly what he's looking to do. But again, Dave Turner able to stay out of the way of that 450 splash. Puts him down center of the ring. Kick to the top of the head. Turner shoots in for a bear hug. A bear hug applied by Dave Turner. Maybe not the biggest man in the world, but look at how he's squeezing and squeezing and squeezing. Amare Rivers, guys, might be on the verge of tapping out here. A technical prodigy with all he has left, man, trying to squeeze the life out of Amare Rivers, but it does no good. Amare clapping the temples, gets himself free. Big old Superman forearm smash. And now Amare giving up on the 450 splash. Instead, gonna go for it. Oh, an F5! An F5 by Amare Rivers. 1, 2, what? How? Dave Turner kicking out of a massive F5. Holy shit! Springboard shooting star press to the outside. Look, say what you will about Amare Rivers. I don't like the guy personally. I think he's maybe the most annoying man alive. But goddamn, can he go? More than just holding his own against a Hall of Famer. Back suplex into the leg drop. Another vintage Amare Rivers maneuver. He's got to get Dave Turner back in the ring. That's exactly what he's going to do. Turner may have kicked out of that F5, man, but he is in bad shape right now. And Amare Rivers trying to finish him off for good. But Turner continues to fight. Clothesline. And again. A third. Amare propping himself up in the corner. Turner with the body splash. And again, the Hall of Famer into a back suplex, man. What a combo. Pardon my French, but fucking Amare Rivers up right now. Stomp to the bicep for the cherry on top as Dave Turner secures a huge win here tonight on Shockwave. What a matchup. I wouldn't mind seeing that another 10 times. But Amare Rivers certainly gonna have a bruised ego going into Octane tomorrow night, where he'll stand across the ring from Bison the Barbarian. I assure you, he'll have more than a bruised ego once the Barbarian is finished with him. A great win, though, for the technical prodigy. Bouncing back from his loss to Bison last week. And making it known he can still hang with these young guns. Well, coming up next, my friends, we've got a matchup that I've actually very much been looking forward to, as Morgan already in the ring awaiting. Wait a minute! Morgan attacking Joseph Santos before he was even fully in the ring, and it looks like Morgan wanted to get things started just a little bit early here. A little bit too much pent-up aggression during the offseason. Well, Joseph Santos says he wants this match to go on. The referee ringing the bell, but Morgan certainly with a huge advantage now, assaulting Santos as he was stepping through the ropes. Tries to go for that falling headbutt of his, but Santos now able to find his footing. Far from the way that Santos, I think, wanted to get the season underway for himself after how he ended last season, that huge win against the Dead at Fortune. But it appears as though Morgan wanting to reinstate just how much of a beast he is. A man who we know has only been defeated a handful of times in his CMB career. The likes of Amberito and the Ozakai, the only superstars, Danger Cat as well. That's the list. Amberito, the Ozakai, and Danger Cat, the only 3 competitors to beat Morgan one-on-one. Now Morgan tearing at the arm of the rat in the hat. I don't know that Morgan has anything personally against Joseph Santos. He's been waiting, man, grinding his teeth for this season to begin for him to be able to put hands on poor souls once again. Couldn't wait even a couple of seconds longer, and there you go. Morgan, thanks to that pre-match assault, picking up an easy dub, and it's certainly crushing to see Santos take this loss, guys. Morgan with a dominant win here tonight, but for good reason. Intentional shenanigans, unlike what we saw from Fidel de la Rosa earlier tonight. Santos never even got a chance to get going in this matchup. All beware, man. Morgan putting that locker room on notice. Just put away a former world champion like it's nothing. Well, a hell of a night of action it has already been here on Shockwave episode 39, my friends. We still have some great action to look forward to, including that one-on-one matchup between Celestina Marquez and Amelia Jones, the 10-man over-the-top rope battle royal in our main event. George King, Troy Colt, one-on-one. But first, a rematch from last week on Shockwave, guys, as Oza Kaientai gonna take on Sweet and Spicy. Of course, it was the Osakai and Taya that picked up the victory against Leon Gata and Sweet Shinaz Andoni. Looking to do it again here tonight. Well, I think that Leon Gata is certainly willing to admit that Shinaz Andoni not the easiest man in the world to work with. But this has become a fan favorite tandem in a very short amount of time. Shinaz Andoni is just not really the kind of guy you can strategize with. And Leon Gata has tried very hard to do just that over the last few weeks. See if they can get on the same page here tonight, tie things up between them and Oza Kaientai. Oza Kaientai, Sweet and Spicy, a rematch that I'm definitely looking forward to. We didn't get to see a whole lot from these two teams last week on Wait a minute, I thought this was a straight up good old fashioned tag team matchup, but no. No! Wait a damn minute! No shot! Desolation is back! Bludgeon Trauma! Desolation is in the building! Hold your horses! Stop the bus! Get out of town! The former Fusion Tag Team Champions, who we have not seen in years! I mean years! I think the last time we saw Desolation was post-Ascendance 5, I want to say? It has been a great many years. Yeah, I think longer than that. 6 years. Bludgeon and Trauma. Oh my God, I've already got goosebumps here. The competitors in that ring right now, they're going to be having shivers up and down their spine. The tag team division visited by a ghost here tonight in Desolation. Oh my Lord. Bludgeon on the right there, Trauma on the left. Making a long awaited return to CMV. And I guess we've got a triple threat tag team matchup on our hands here. Oza Kaientai, Sweet and Spicy. If I were in their shoes, man, I would have hightailed it out of there. I would have jumped the fucking barricade. I would have been down the street by now. No, thank you. But now we've got a triple threat tag team matchup on our hands as Desolation returns. And Trauma immediately laying out Andoni with a mega sidewalk slam. Look at the size of these two freaks. Just throw it, Leon Gata, across the ring. Like it ain't no thing but a chicken wang. And now Ozakai trying to throw down Trauma, not able to keep him down for very long though. Andoni! Hoisting up Trauma. Okay, that was an impressive display of power by Andoni. I'll give him that much. Desolation. I still cannot believe my eyes, man. Who can forget their legendary feud with the bickering duo, man? That Fusion Tag Team title match at Ascendance 5. They vanished, though, very shortly after been about 6 years, maybe more than 6 years. Drama flattening Andoni now in the corner. As Ozakai and time sweet and spicy, you just have to, on the fly, come up with a whole new strategy. But how do you come up with a strategy for something like Desolation? Well, it appears as though Bludgeon, a former Anarchy champion, in his own right, wasting no time, getting some weaponry involved. I guess we don't have any disqualifications here. Obviously, it's Tornado Tag rules. No countouts, no disqualifications, though, as we see Andoni working on the arm of Ty in the ring. Oh, my God. Bludgeon throwing Gata down on the... Look at the Ozakai swinging Trauma around like it ain't no thing. I'll tell you one thing for sure now, Bludgeon has a kendo stick. As we see Trauma try and work on the legs of Ozakai. Great strategy. Ty now has the kendo stick. But I'll tell you what, if I'm the Unified World Tag Team Champions, if I'm the company right now, I'm shaking in my loafers, bro. I don't want those guys anywhere near my Unified World Tag Team titles. Oh my God, look at Bludgeon with sweet shit ass Andoni up in the air. A stalling vertical suplex. And now here comes the Ozakai charging Leon Gata. But in the ring, throwing Ty overhead. Trauma goes for the pin. Bludgeon playing defense, not very well though. Unable to stop Andoni from breaking up the pin there. Trauma to go see what's going on at ringside. He grabs that kendo stick, but Ozakai gonna stop him. What an episode of Shockwave this has been, man. Desolation making their return after 6 years. Oh my God. And they might be about to go right back out the door as Ozakai with a splash to the knee, to the back of Bludgeon's knee. Trauma here just smacking up Leon Gata with the kendo stick. Blast tall. A thud that echoes throughout the entire arena. Ozakai, this time with a giant swing to Andoni, around and around and around we go. Holy shit, with 10 rotations there. Goes for the pin. Gata gonna break it up. Immediately hit with that kendo stick. Leon Gata's gonna have some welts by the time this match is over. Ozakai with the belly-to-belly slam to Gata. Doesn't go for the pin though, as the ring is full. He knows it will be broken up. Trauma squeezing the life out of Ty. Ozakai gonna come to the rescue of his tag team partner as we see Ty with that tornado kick that put down Leon Gata last week. Damn, Gata is getting brutalized right now. Steel steps about to fall into the front row. We got a lawsuit on our hands. Please chill. We already spent all of our money on announce tables. Oh, Bludgeon gonna use the steel steps to, well, Bludgeon sweet shit ass Andoni. And again, in the ring, a sit-out facebuster by Gata. Going for the golden shower, perhaps, but Ty able to counter it. Everybody getting back into the ring. Turned around is Trauma. Ty with a one-handed bulldog. Bludgeon into the ring now. Ty with a quick springboard kick attempt goes nowhere. Wasteland by the Ozakai. Followed up by a senton, but Bludgeon immediately tries to take him down with a short arm clothesline. Now Ty has the steel steps. Gata gonna knock him out of his hand. Absolute chaos here in this triple threat tag team matchup with the return of Desolation. DDT from Andoni. Ozakai gonna try to roar to the outside. Playmaker by Ty to Bludgeon as Trauma tossing Andoni across the ring. What the hell is he looking for here? Trauma shaking his head in the corner. Spear! Spear to Andoni, who gets right back up though. The legendary Shenaz Andoni. Bludgeon now with the stomps down to the chest. Andoni, very smart move there to roll the outside. High looking for something underneath the ring, but doesn't find anything to fit his fancy. Drop kick from Trauma. Not too often you see a man Trauma size do a drop kick. And now a reverse choke slam. Leon got it, just chilling, waiting for his spot. Drop kick from Trauma to the outside. We have just got a littered ringside area, man. Steel steps, kendo stick. I go to the corner. Lining up, Leon Gata for another tornado kick as Ozakai takes care of Trauma. Pinfall attempt. Ozakai in time, man. So close, but wait a minute. Belly to belly slam immediately broken up by Trauma. Everyone in the ring again. Well, except for Leon Gata, who has most certainly taken the brunt of the beating in this matchup. There's a guy dragging Bludgeon into the center of the ring. Whatever he was going for there, Trauma going to put a stop to it. Kai waking himself up. Again, going to go digging underneath the ring. This time pulls out a kendo stick. 3 kendo sticks in play now. 3 ain't enough though. We need 5. Leon Gata laying out the Ozakai as in the ring. Andoni with the drive-by kick, the sweet tooth, but doesn't stop there. Andoni gonna make sure Trauma's done for. Oh, but he shouldn't go to the pin while he had the chance. Trauma now gonna drop him out of the military press. Oh Lord, Trauma with a choke slam. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. Desolation is back. And the tag team division once more belongs to them. Six years passed, but nothing has changed. Bludgeon and Trauma just as terrifying as ever before. Stuff of nightmares, man. My friends, it is time for our tertiary main event here on Shockwave, episode 39, and the new women's hardcore champion is in the building without her championship, I guess. Doesn't want anyone trying to come and take it from her like she took it from Amber Reed last week on Octane. Answering Amber Reed's open challenge anytime, anywhere, the rookie instantly putting herself right in the center of the map when she dropped Amber Reed headfirst through that announce table, threw her back into the ring, and pinned her to become the new women's hardcore champion. And the Muscle Mommy now looking to kick off her reign as she takes on fellow newcomer Amelia Jones, who we saw take a loss at the hands of Precious Pratt last week here on Shockwave. We saw that tweet from her earlier tonight saying she's not exactly thrilled to be getting into the ring with Celestina Marquez, but that's not going to stop her from giving her all. And give her all, she most certainly is going to have to. And of course, still to come up next in our co-main event, guys, we've got that 10-man over-the-top rope battle royal. We saw the women earlier tonight compete in their own battle royal, which was won by Maggie Shaw, now having herself a shot at Ashley Rain and that Women's World Championship. But coming up next, it'll be the men. 10 men for a shot at the World Championship of their choosing. And of course, in our main event still to come, George King, Troy Colt, one-on-one. Amelia Jones certainly holding her own against Precious Pratt last week on Shockwave. I was very impressed with the both of them, but took that loss. Not wanting to suffer another loss here tonight. A big win it would be if she could knock off the new women's hardcore champion. So here we go. Celestina Marquez, Amelia Jones, one-on-one. Jones going to immediately try to throw out a calf kick. Marquez just standing there. Now a springboard drop kick to the face, though. Going to do the trick. Super kick denied. Kick to the midsection. A big old sliding clothesline. I heard a lot of people saying, oh, the only reason that Celestina Marquez won that women's hardcore championship because she got the drop on Amber Reed, attacked her backstage. And sure, that might be true, but there's no denying that a statement was made by Celestina. You go after the biggest threat day one. You beat the biggest threat day one. Become women's hardcore champion day one. Joining a very short list of competitors throughout CMB history who have won a championship in their debut. The likes of Levi Marta, who captured the United States Championship in his CMB debut many, many years ago. Or Drake Dunn, who won the Rising Star Championship in his debut in NGW some years ago. Amelia Jones rolling to the outside, Marquez in firm control. But it looks like Celestina going to allow Amelia to enter the ring, but no clean ring entry, short arm clothesline. Amelia again having to catch her breath as the Muscle Mommy shows off the pythons. Elbow. Not just one, two of them, three of them. Taking Jones off her feet. And some more. 4, 5, 6 elbows. Amelia Jones catching the work here tonight at the hands of Celestina, our new women's hardcore champion. Cracks the jaw. Amelia Jones knew coming into this matchup it was going to be a tall task, and even more so than that, she's learning. Flips her over, hooks leg, perhaps trying to show some mercy. Will Amelia Jones stay down, though? She will not. Tries to get back up, but Celestina just staying on top of her like white on rice, man. Not letting her get away. Just smothering her with these strikes. Another short arm clothesline, another pinfall attempt. 1, 2. Still not going to keep Jones down, though. Marquez looking like he's getting a bit frustrated that this isn't so easy. Another short arm clothesline. Elbow to the back of the head, but Jones continues to move, man, continues to try and fight back. Might be going for that modified Russian leg sweep. That gives Jones an opening. Dropping Celestina on her head. 1, 2. Narrowly able to steal the dub. What a comeback win that would have been. Grabs the arm now. Forearm smash from the women's hardcore champion. Grabs her hair. Nothing pretty about that. Nothing technical about that, but certainly effective. Look at that. Celestina saying I could bash her head in right now if I wanted to, but get into this ring. From behind. Jumping neck breaker. You gotta give it up, man. The tenacity of Amelia Jones staying in this fight, whereas many probably would have been put down a few minutes ago. Now Celestina has had her fun. The backslide driver into the pin. 1, 2, and 3. Celestina Marquez with the win. Her first night as women's hardcore champion. But wait a minute, not done! Not done is Celestina! The win wasn't enough, it wasn't sufficient! Jones pushing the referee out of the way! Stomping a mud hole in Amelia Jones. Completely uncalled for, completely unnecessary, but Celestina Marquez further putting the women's division on notice with that dominant win and post-match beatdown. Into our co-main event we go, lads and gents, here on Shockwave, episode 39, a jam-packed edition of Shockwave it has been. But of course, earlier tonight, we saw 10 women compete in an over-the-top rope battle royal for a shot at Ashley Rain's Women's World Championship. That matchup won by Maggie Shaw. Now has that date set with Rain at Deadly Games, but now it's time for 10 men to vie for an opportunity at the World Championship of their choosing. The victor going to be able to pick from global champion Jay Young or undisputed world heavyweight champion Bison. And whichever champion they don't pick, we now know, will be defending their title in the Deadly Games tournament. And entering first, East End Evil. Cameron Cray, who took a L at the hands of Ace Reeves last week here on Shockwave. After Cameron Cray tried to play some mind games with Ace Reeves, tried to mess around with your boy, Reeves made him pay for it. Now, Cameron Cray, guys, of course, the man who never lost the undisputed world heavyweight championship at the start of last season, couldn't agree on hammering down a contract with CMB, and so vacated the undisputed world heavyweight championship. And since returning a few months ago, has had his eyes on becoming champion once again. I think we know full well who he would pick to challenge if he wins this battle royal here tonight. Looks like he's going to be getting things started against the Earl, who made his highly anticipated debut here in CMB last week on Shockwave. A victory against George King, no less. Hell of a way to look at the money. Where's that coming from? Can I get some of that, man? CMB doesn't pay me very well, bro. No small feat, man. Knocking off someone the caliber of George King, your very first night here in CMV. And now the Earl going to follow that up by potentially becoming #1 contender, could you imagine, for one of the world titles here in CMV. Might end up beating out Ari Lee for the quickest rise in CMV history. Both Jay Young and Bison going to be watching this matchup very closely, as two Brits get things started. Cameron Cray and the Earl. Cameron Cray immediately throws out a clothesline. Of course, still to come next in our main event, guys, it will be George King one-on-one with Troy Colt. King potentially upset after his loss with the Earl, and upset about the shit that Troy Colt was attacking Colt during his talk with the CM Universe last week. And this very well may be the biggest match of Troy Colt's CMV career thus far, at least in a while, as he goes one-on-one with King. Earl going to pull Cray back into a European uppercut, right into a full mount again. No pinfalls, no submissions, no countouts, no disqualifications here. The only way you can eliminate someone is by tossing them over the top rope. Both their feet got to hit the outside. And here comes #3 already. Is Cameron Cray able to avoid that stomp? Double axe handle. And #3, gonna be Hall of Famer, the Asian sensation, the man who puts the rising sun, the six-time CMV World Champion, Paul Devine, looking to make it 7 if he can win this Battle Royal, perhaps. Cameron Cray quick to crawl to the corner as the Earl focuses on Devine. Grabbing him by the hair, now by the nose, and a slap across the face. Well, obviously the Earl, no respect for the Hall of Fame class here in CMV. Ends the lariat to the back of the head. The Earl, though, making it clear there are no partners here in this matchup, no alliances. The Brits ain't going to team up. And the man who hails from the land of the rising sun, and here comes #4. The Earl with a knee to the jaw. Devine not able to topple him, though. It was a drop kick. And #4, guys, a debut. We heard rumblings earlier this week about the arrival of Josh Omega here in CMV, and making his debut in a major way as a part of this #1 Contenders Battle Royal. Forget about the Earl potentially winning this Battle Royal. His second matchup in CMV, Josh Omega could become #1 contender his very first matchup here in CMV. Known around the world, a highly respected competitor, finally finding his way to CMV and going right after Cameron Cray, a boot across the face. You see the Earl take Devine by the arm. Omega caught with a vertical suplex, or perhaps not. Able to drop down behind, tries for a forearm smash, but Cray was ready for it. Got him by the arm again. Omega able to escape. And a short arm clothesline, nearly sending him home without a head. And here comes #5 now, is the Baller Baby, the two-time undisputed heavyweight champion, the Golden General, Chris Diamond. We know the end of his season, man, was not great the last few months. Just one disaster after the other, losing his world championship and taking that loss to Sweet and Spicy at Fortune. But Diamond knows this is a clean slate, man. A new season and a chance for him to potentially get another shot at the Undisputable Heavyweight Championship. Short arm drop kick topples a man Diamond knows very well, and Paul Devine, but the Earl now. Now we got 3 Brits in that ring. Too many Brits, if you ask me. Too many Brits at one time. And the Earl looking to immediately dispatch of Chris Diamond, and he very well may. It could be an extremely short night for the British Baller. But able to save his skin, barely. And number 6 is a man on a warpath as we see Josh Omega and Cameron Craig team up on Divine. Hunter Quinn enters this battle royal. A man who has vowed to make Madison Wright pay for costing him the Intercontinental Championship at the end of last season. Of course, Madison Wright sticking him in that triple threat match against Fidel De La Rosa and Jeremy Barborn, as we all know, Fidel winning that match. And Hunter Quinn squarely putting the blame, of course not on himself in any way, but on Madison Wright. Paul Devine nearly eliminating himself, getting himself all caught up in a trio low position, guys. No eliminations yet. It'll be interesting to see Josh Omega and Hunter Quinn square up here in this battle royal. They have quite a lot of history, former tag team partners. Hunter Quinn has himself a lot of former tag team partners, and we know, oh, DDT to the Hellhound. And number 7, one half of the Unified World Tag Team Champion, Shay Hoxton, entering this number 1 Contenders Battle Royale, fresh off of his amazing matchup with John Lipnick last week on Octane, which he did lose, but fair play, man. Hoxton and Lip just absolutely delivered an instant classic. Oh, and there goes Hunter Quinn, eliminated, guys, by Chris Diamond, and I can only imagine this is going to further piss off Hunter Quinn, eliminated from this battle royal here. And if Madison Wright didn't already have a target on her, Hunter Quinn is not going to be happy about this. And if I were Madison Wright, I'd probably get up right now and lock my office door. I already saw Hunter Quinn earlier tonight beating the hell out of security backstage, innocent backstage workers, just to try and find Madison Wright. Well, here comes, no, speak of the devil, John Lipnick entering at number 8. Of course, the man who challenged Bison for the Undisputed Heavyweight Championship at Fortune at the end of last season, and immediately targeted by Chris Diamond. No shortage of history between those two, we well know. Paul Devine might be looking to take out the newcomer Josh Omega. Oh, but gets his back scratched by Lipnick. Here he comes, scratch my back. There's actually a spot right in the middle I can't quite reach. The ring full of former world champions. Got Shay Hoxton, a former Undisputed Heavyweight Champion. John Lipnick, a former Undisputed Heavyweight Champion. Chris Diamond, a 2-time Undisputed Heavyweight Champion. Paul Devine, a 6-time CMU World Champion. And of course, Cameron Cray, a former Undisputed Heavyweight Champion as well. Oh, and Cameron Cray about to be eliminated by the Earl. Of course, Cray and Earl starting this matchup against one another. And we have a Kimura lock applied by Cray. Much like Amber in the women's battle royal earlier, she was locking in that crossface. Not going to do her much good here. You can't eliminate someone by submission. And who will be number 9 to enter this number 1 Contenders Battle Royal? It is Ace Reeves, the Gravity Manipulator. A bit of a Renaissance reunion in that ring right now, as John Lipnick might be about to eliminate Paul Devine. Not quite able to, though. Got Chris Diamond, Ace Reeves, and John Lipnick all in the same ring again. Oh, the Earl! The Earl eliminates Paul Devine! Huge elimination scored by the Earl. Taking out the Hall of Famer, but then immediately put in trouble himself. At the hands of John Lipnick, saved by Chris Diamond. One more man left to enter as Hoxton. Oh, there goes Cray. No. Cray hangs on. Cray able to hang on, but by the skin of his teeth right there, as Lipnick attempts to deliver the People's Elbow. Stopped, though, by Josh Omega. Very impressed with the debut of Omega so far, holding his own against the best of the best of the best in CMB history in that ring right now. As is the Earl. Another Kimura. But again, even if the Earl were to tap out here, it wouldn't matter. I guess perhaps if Trey could break the arm of the Earl, not be able to hang on to the ropes, that could be a strategy. The Earl, though, able to come out the other side with his arm intact. Out of the side headlock punch right between the eyes. Both Jay Young and Bison awaiting the winner of this matchup, as the winner, of course, will get to choose which championship they want to challenge for. The Earl taken out by John Lipnick. What a showing by the Earl, though. Able to eliminate Paul Devine, but unfortunately not going to be the one getting that shot. That's a World Championship goal. Here we go. Number 10 is Bob Luger. The work ethic titan is here. The cardio maniac is here. And Shea Hoxton trying to keep his distance. But look at that elbow right after Luger. Of course, we found out last week here on Shockwave that Xander Slade contractually obligated to remain within the company, despite wanting to leave to be with Bob Luger to reform the Good Brothers. Shea Hoxton, though, can't afford to let his anger get the better of him, but Luger's hunting him down here in this battle royal. 21 to Bob Luger. And one of these 8 men gonna get a shot at either the Global Championship or the Undisputed World Heavyweight Championship. Their choice. The only man to not hold a world title here in CMB is Josh Omega, of course. This is his very first matchup. And he is in there with literally the greatest of all time here in CMB. And still standing. Now tries to take out Cameron Cray, but inadvertently saved by Ace Reeves. As Hoxton and Luke continue to beat the hell out of each other. Lipnick gonna block that Hurricanrana attempt. A power bomb for the former disciple of Lipnick. Luger forced to roll under the bottom rope, man. Hoxton catching him with that 21 and now a choke slam to Ace Reeves. Trey bleeding. He's been in here since the beginning of this battle royal. And he is certainly feeling the effects of it. Ace Reeves pulling Josh Omega back, but caught with a kick to the midsection. Imagine of all of these competitors, man, if Josh Omega is able to win this battle royal, earn a shot at the World Championship of his choosing. I can't think of a single bigger debut there will have been. Luthez press, raining down some rights on Shea Hoxton as now Lipnick takes his turn to roll underneath the bottom rope. Like I said, a great strategy always. Knee to the face of Cameron Cray. Only 2 eliminations. Hunter Quinn and the Earl. Still have our main event to come up next, guys. George King, Troy Colt, one-on-one. Can't miss matchup there. Cameron Cray, vertical suplex turned into a sit-out powerbomb. Vintage Ace Reeves with the spinning heel kick. Oh, and a suplex pile driver by Lipnick. Good night, Omega. Need some more eliminations here, but all of these men knowing what's on the line, standing fast. Ace Reeves puffing and puffing in the corner, but able to pick himself up. Shea Hoxton looking to take out the gravity manipulator, but stopped by Josh Omega. Coney Island Cyclone to John Lipnick. And the vintage wheel kick laying out both Ace Reeves and Cameron Cray. A whole lot of history between just about every single one of these men in the ring right now. Cameron Cray could potentially take out Ace Reeves here. Cray, he does! Ace Reeves eliminated. And the gravity manipulator, unfortunately, going to have to continue his climb back to the top. Hey, he's got a big matchup tomorrow night, one-on-one with Blake Virtue. So we can't afford to Be upset for too long as Lipnick takes out Hoxton. Jay Hoxton eliminated by John Lipnick. And Hoxton continuing to take the L at the hands of Lipnick here in the new season. 5 men remain, one of them to get a shot at either the Global Championship or the Undisputed World Heavyweight Championship. Breaking Neck Foundation! Bob Luger blasted into another dimension there by the British Baller. Guys, how impressed are you with Josh Omega making it to the final 5 here? Goes for a Luger landing, does Lipnick. Omega able to get out of it as we see Diamond back to his feet. Up, tombstone? A tombstone from Lipnick, countered though by Omega into one of his own. Big boot to the face of Cameron Cray. Omega just lighting up everyone in that ring right now. Sends Cray into the corner. Omega gonna try to take out East End Evil, who's been in here since the start of the match, but now he's sent packing at the hands of the newcomer. Cameron Cray eliminated. We are down to 4. Josh Omega, Chris Diamond, John Lipnick, and Bob Luger. Jay Young and Bison watching eagerly to see who will be the one to take them on. Bob Luger eliminated. Chris Diamond with a big boot takes out the Cardio Maniac. And a Break Your Neck Foundation to Josh Omega. Lipnick from behind. Diamond sent overhead with a cravat suplex. Omega gonna try to stay out of the fight for now. Let his 2 opponents target each other, try and eliminate each other. Omega into the corner saying, bring it on. I love this guy. Can he do it, man? Can he outlast the best of the best in CMV history in his debut to earn a shot at World Championship gold? Knee to the face, down goes Lipnick. Off the rebound, bumping into each other, miscommunication. That's going to set Omega up for a clothesline. Chris Diamond wants nothing more than the opportunity to become Undisputed World Heavyweight Champion once again. Embarrassed he was by Bison back at Validation. But Diamond says that will not happen again. TKO by Omega. Doesn't stop there, though. Another TKO. But now the trouble is he's got to get all that dead weight up. Lipnick not even giving him the chance. Going to roll out of the way. Leaves him open. Chris Diamond with a knee to the jaw. Stomping in between the shoulder blades. Josh Omega, John Lipnick, Chris Diamond, one of these men gonna get a shot at either Jay Young or Bison the Barbarian, and Lipnick sent to the outside. But Josh Omega should have let Diamond try and eliminate Lipnick there if you ask me, but it looks like Omega wants to eliminate Diamond. Lipnick from behind, didn't catch all of that, but enough of it to take Diamond off his feet. Now Lipnick into the corner. These guys, they gotta let each other try and make some eliminations. Lipnick, oh my God. With a tossing crucifix powerbomb and then just ate that super like it was nothing. Took it on the chin like the champ that he is and right into a Luger landing to Chris Diamond. I mean, at this point, guys, whether Omega wins this match or not, what a debut for the newcomer. What a return to the squared circle. He's been out of the game for a while, but man, way to make a name for yourself night one. There's still a chance that he goes all the way. There's still a chance he earns a shot at World Championship Gold, his first night here in CMB. Breaking neck foundation to John Lipnick. Lipnick's head gotta be throbbing something fierce at this point. And the jaw of Josh Omega hanging on by a thread. They're down to 3. Omega with a German suplex. Turns him around for a ripcord lariat. But Diamond right on him with a jumping knee and into the 1916. But Lipnick boot to the head. Omega wisely rolling out of the way as Lipnick with the vertical suplex pile driver. The drill claw. And now with Diamond sufficiently weary, apparently not enough though for John Lipnick. He and Chris Diamond have a lot of history with one another. Diamond, a former disciple of John Lipnick with Renaissance, but as we know at the start of last season, stabbed Lipnick in the back to form Aurelius. Double Russian leg sweep, a momentary partnership there between Omega and Lipnick does not last long. Able to duck that running elbow attempt. Lipnick's biggest weapon, the sweet embrace, not going to do him any good in a matchup like this. As Omega with a third TKO to John Lipnick. Can he finally get him up and over the top rope? He can hit him with a scoop slam and an elbow drop. Diamond back to his feet, immediately laying out Omega with a reverse DDT. Blue Thunderbomb attempted. Lipnick able to flip out of it though. Lipnick not typically the guy we look at and say, damn, wait a minute, super kick, Lipnick's gone, Lipnick's gone! And Diamond celebrating a bit prematurely, has he forgotten about Josh Omega is still in this match? It's the rookie making his debut here tonight, Josh Omega against the veteran, Chris Diamond. Cranks that neck, does Diamond. And a stomp right to the eye. Will this be one of the greatest debuts in CMB history? Or will Chris Diamond rain on the parade of the debuting Josh Omega? Grabs that arm, instantly throws him down. Omega has survived. The best of the best of the best in this matchup. Hall of Famers, multi-time world champions. He has held his own and then some. Massive knee to the face. Takes Diamond up close to the ropes here. Trying to do Diamond in, trying to wear him down further, and now throws him into the ropes. On the rebound, pop-up puncher to the jaw. Omega into the corner. Omega's got Diamond up. He's teetering. Flips him over to the outside. Josh Omega in his debut, winning this battle royal, and now has earned himself a shot at the world championship of his choosing. Unbelievable. The best of the best in this matchup. Josh Omega survives them all, and in his debut now has a guaranteed shot at either the Global Championship or the Undisputable Heavyweight Championship. Scenes here on Shockwave number 39, pointing at the back of the arena. Well, now it is time, my friends, for our main event of the evening. Troy Colt is in the ring, ready to go. One-on-one with George King, but, well, here comes King. Looks like there's something wrong with his arm. What the hell is going on? Troy Colt confused. I'm confused. What the hell? Wait a minute, what the hell? Harvey Hastings in the ring? What is this? Harvey Hastings of Kill Your Heroes in the ring very suddenly behind Troy Colt. What the hell is going on here? George King coming out onto the stage. Looks like maybe he was suffering from some kind of injury, but now Harvey Hastings out of nowhere rushing the ring from behind and attacking Troy Colt. What is going on? We were supposed to get George King, Troy Colt one-on-one here tonight in our main event. After what transpired last week on Shockwave, Troy Colt out here to address the CMB Universe about his first matchup here in the new season, saying he was waiting to hear me say once again, this is the biggest match of Troy Colt's career, naming some of the best, the likes of John Lipnick, of Bob Luger, and well, that's when George King attacked him from behind, brutally laying him out on the stage with that royal flush of his. And well, earlier this week, George King saying why he did what he did, he was disrespected by Troy Colt. Because why didn't Troy Colt name him when he was listing off the best? George King is the best of the best. But it looks like here tonight he wants to play games with Troy Colt. Feigning an injury. I don't believe for a second that George King's injured. That's some bullshit. And now Harvey Hastings out of nowhere. But why the hell is he here? Perhaps owe George King a favor we're not aware of. I don't know. Oh, but there's the headshot from Double H right into the pin. Troy Colt completely caught off guard here tonight, but able to stay in the fight. Harvey's not finished though. Gonna go for the Anaconda Vice perhaps, but Troy Colt able to battle him back. A plethora of kicks into a vertical suplex. And Troy Colt still in good spirits despite what has happened. Well, I was preparing to say, man, this is the one of at least the biggest matchups of Troy Colt's career, certainly in recent memory, going one-on-one with George King, but instead the rug has been pulled out from under all of us. Tries for a Phoenix Splash. Harvey though able to get out of the way. Knee drop to the extended arm and a kick right to the middle of the back. Harvey Hastings, of course, a member of Kill Your Heroes alongside Josh Wolf. Last week on Octane, knocking off the Cousins of Chaos. Wolf actually scheduled to go one-on-one with Jeremy Barmore tomorrow night on Octane. Well, Harvey Hastings with some business to handle himself here tonight, it would appear. I don't know the correlation, what type of relationship George King and Harvey Hastings might have. Maybe a deal was struck, maybe not. We do not know. Maybe Harvey Hastings is acting of his own volition. Only a 2 count as he continues to try and keep Troy Colt down. Now to the top rope. Perfect positioning, I would say, for Blitzkrieg, but instead a Phoenix Splash of his own. Showing Troy Colt how it's done. Into the pin. 1, 2. Still unable, though, to keep Troy Colt down. Into a standing shooting star press. Colt able to get up the knees, though. Whatever the reasoning, whatever the plot here tonight, Troy Colt not going to let George King play with his head. Big chop across the chest. Over the head. My God, lighting Harvey Hastings up with the 4th of July. Immediately a stomp to the bicep. One more time. As Troy Colt tries to settle down, I'm sure. Emotions running high here. George King attacking him from behind last week, and now not man enough to face him in that ring here tonight. Double knees in the corner. Troy Colt setting him up for the 330 slam. hooks the leg. 1, 2. But it ain't gonna keep down the assassin, Double H. The former undisputed heavyweight champion now to the top rope. Colt perhaps gonna try for the Phoenix Splash again. Yes, indeed he is, and again unable to hit it. This is Harvey's chance. Drop kick, putting him down. Harvey to the top rope. Are we gonna see the Blitzkrieg this time? Yes, we are! Blitzkrieg on the money. Hook of the leg. 1, 2. But Troy Colt survives, and Harvey Hastings now getting frustrated with the former global champion. Oh, another headshot though. Troy Colt not out of the woods yet. Fires back instantly with a head scissors into a standing moonsault. Gotta work quickly while he's got the chance. Knee drop attempting to blind Harvey Hastings. Troy Colt feeding off the energy of these fans here tonight. They're on his side, they're on their feet. Leaping forearm smash. Inverted atomic drop. Scoop slam. Great combination put together by Troy Colt. Can he finally hit the Phoenix Splash? Yes, he can! A third time is the charm for Troy Colt, but that's not enough. Colt gonna go for the kill shot. Tossing Hastings into the corner, gonna put him on top. Might be looking for the super 330 slam. Should have pinned Harvey when he had the chance though, and here's why. Snap German suplex by Double H. Uranagi with some serious oomph behind it. As is the case with every move Harvey Hastings hits in that ring. Goes for another German suplex though, this time countered by Troy Colt. Tries for a hook to the jaw, but caught with a discus forearm smash. Man, I saw the spit go flying there, maybe even a tooth. Desperate is Troy Colt. Will the desperation pay off? Another 330 slam! Into the pin. 1, 2. Harvey Hastings kicks out. And now rolls to the outside, trying to find some safety, but I don't believe he's going to. Springboard crossbody took too long. Gave Harvey Hastings the time he needed to step out of the way, and now just throws Troy Colt back into the ring. What does Colt have left to give here? That's always the question. And we're always met with the same answer. Troy Colt will give everything in that ring until there is absolutely not a single thing left. Sliding kick to the side of the head. Colt's got to think of something big to put Harvey Hastings away here. The 330 slam not doing the trick. Vintage Colt with the Northern Lights suplex, brainbuster combo, incredible upper body strength this late into the matchup. Back to the top rope. Gonna try for another Phoenix Splash. No, a moonsault! A moonsault! Troy Colt follows it up with a standing moonsault. One moonsault too many though. And Harvey Hastings with a tilt-a-whirl head scissors, throwing Colt down. Picks him back up as Hastings can lock in that Anaconda Vice Man. Blink of an eye, misses the standing moonsault again. Harvey Hastings. Bicycle super kick using Troy Colt's own maneuver against him, and now back to the top rope. Perfect positioning once more for a second Blitzkrieg. 1, 2. Unbelievable here in our main event. Harvey Hastings pissed off, but not letting his anger get to him. A people's moonsault gets up the knees. Does Troy Colt somehow, some way, keeping his head above the water, refusing to slip into the deep end. On the hunt. Shout out to Josh Wolf. Doesn't stop there. Colt pops him up, hook to the jaw, a third 330 slam. 1, 2, 3. Troy Colt against the odds here tonight. Had a wrench thrown in his gears. with George King. I mean, let's say it how it is, pussing out, playing mind games with Troy Cole here tonight. What is the relationship between George King and Kill Your Heroes? We're still not sure, but Troy Cole seems ready, willing, and able to handle whatever George King might throw at him. What an episode of Shockwave, my friends. Some incredible returns, some amazing debuts, some shocking betrayals, but a great main event matchup with Troy Cole standing tall.